empower Namibia. So without much, I just want to say to you, as I'm going to hand over to a phenomenal woman, but as before I hand over to you to and when I got the post, I was a director, a seven. He's done a lot of Africa. He's orphanage for so much, and as she was speaking, and this opportunity and the
He beat you.
part
Tungote okaima. Jenika kufa na kare pushta fulapo. Onu toromborande you are just doing something on purpose.
okay.
Leo kate koto tutaka kajape.
Yeah. Sorry, everyone. Your uncle. All right, please can everybody just click on the mute button so that you can be able to hear me clearly. So back to what I was saying. This is an amazing movement. I was really drawn to the timing and the positioning. I joined in January, and since January, I've been able to make over 210,000 rands. Okay, that is 210,000 rands. I've seen people that I grew up with benefit from this opportunity. I've seen them empower other people, empower other women. I'm absolutely passionate about women empowerment, and through this organization, I've seen so many women be empowered and empower other women and change their lives. So without taking too much of your time, I'm going to hand over to a phenomenal woman, National Director Pam McCrae. She went from homeless to being a seven income earner in 17 months. Seven income earner in 17 months. She's a mother of four. She's a wife. She's a national director at Total Life Changes. And she's such a phenomenal and amazing woman. So without taking too much time, I'm going to hand over to her, and she's going to just share this amazing movement with you and the vision of 1,000 dreams. It's time for Africa, Namibia. It's your time. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Simpiwe. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
All right. I tell you, the show will go on, technical difficulties and all, just trying to figure out this system. Let me go ahead and just mute everybody out right quick to make sure that we can keep this clear. All right, I think we got it. So I just want to tell you, Simpiwe, thank you so much for that amazing introduction. It's such a pleasure to be in business with you as we are expanding into Namibia, as we are truly a part of a movement that is now taking over the entire world. And all of you that are chiming in tonight, you've been invited by someone who wanted to share with you that it is truly time for Africa. And whereas you've been able to hear Simpiwe and her incredible testimony, I tell you, having the opportunity to meet her, having the opportunity to see this incredible young lady who was already a businesswoman, but she said yes because she understood timing and positioning. She said yes, ladies and gentlemen, because she also wanted to help to impact and change the lives of others. And to see her literally cross the stage just a little over a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, as a documented $15,000 US dollar ring earner in such a short amount of time, I want to say that that is nothing short of phenomenal. And so I salute you tonight, Simpiwe, and all of your success. And we are just getting started. So ladies and gentlemen, it is definitely time for Namibia. You see, you're a part of something. You're a part of something phenomenal that's now taking and truly sweeping across South Africa, sweeping across Namibia, now entering Africa and truly bringing financial freedom to your country. You see, 1,000 dreams is real. And I have to give a huge shout out to an incredible young lady, my sister, my friend, who, because she said yes, she was the one who committed to really coming into South Africa and bringing forth the change, is none other than Global Director Miss Shanita Foster. She's the visionary of 1,000 Dreams, which is an extension of our 1,000 Families movement, which I'll tell you a little bit about our visionary in just a few moments. But Miss Shanita Foster, I tell you, the sacrifice that she makes. She made a commitment. I remember her story a long time ago, where she said yes just because of the fact that she had a mission and a vision. And she was already feeding 1,000 children in Swaziland, South Africa, and Swaziland, Africa. And guess what? She wanted to be able to further her mission. So she said yes to this incredible company because of the fact that she wanted to be able to give more. And not only has she been able to definitely take care of those children in Swaziland, but guess what else she's been able to do? She's been able to say yes as a rookie in this industry, never did a business like this before. As a matter of fact, she was the person that said, I don't do those types of things. She got in, and not only has she been able to change the lives of the children, she said yes to the top of 2017, saying, let's create 1,000 dreams in South Africa. She also has been able to become a documented $500,000 US rank earner right here as a result of her yes. So can you imagine now getting in front of a movement in Namibia? Can you now imagine being the one to pioneer your country? Can you now imagine being able to share hope, being able to share some incredible products that are changing lives all around the entire world? You see, I want you to know who you're connected to, because I truly believe that your next level in life is definitely dependent upon the person that you're connected to, the person that you lock arms with. And so you've been invited to this very private Zoom tonight in order to give you the opportunity to join the movement. You see, this is our incredible visionary, the visionary of the 1,000 Family movement. This is Miss Stormy Wellington. And I can tell you, I've been able to watch her as my sister, as my friend, as my phenomenal coach, where she said yes to this industry a little over 9 years ago, and she was broke. She was working a $13 an hour job here in the United States. She was losing everything, repossession, foreclosure, you name it. But guess what? She made a decision to believe in herself. I think some of you on here tonight, you just got to make a decision to believe one more time, to realize that it is time to manifest your dreams, Africa. It is time to make it a reality, Namibia, because this is your season. As she said yes. She's a multi-million-dollar earner in this industry. And I can tell you, this is a movement that is now changing the entire world. And it's all because of her yes. Because she said yes, Miss Shanita Foster said yes. And because she said yes, I can tell you that so many lives have been able to be changed in such a short amount of time. And we are just getting started. And so I just want to let you know a little bit about myself before I really get into this. And the reason why I'm so excited for the fact that Namibia, it is truly your turn. You see, when I got into this business a little over 3 years ago, I don't know if there's anyone watching tonight where you've tried other businesses. Maybe you've been a part of other companies that have come out to Africa where you said yes. Maybe you even attempted to start your own business from home, and it didn't quite go the way that you intended it to go. Well, that was my story. Can you imagine trying different businesses for over 20 years and failing at every single one that you put your hands to? I don't know if there's anybody out there that can relate to the fact that, ladies and gentlemen, I was once a woman who really did not know what my purpose was in life. I'm married to an incredible husband, my husband of 28 years. I have 4 amazing children. I'm even a grandmother to 1. And I can tell you that for a long time, I just did not know what God wanted me to do in life, because I knew that there had to be more beyond being that wife, beyond being that mother, beyond being that daughter to my phenomenal parents. And so I kept driving, I kept striving, I kept believing that one day I would figure it out. But I can tell you, I had to go through a lot of failure. I had to go through a lot of stretching. I had to go through a lot of pain. But I kept believing that one day I would figure it out. You see, you're looking at someone tonight who used to be very shy. You're looking at someone tonight who did not believe in herself. But it's something about when you begin to realize what God has put on the inside of you. When you begin to realize that you are truly created for greatness. when you begin to realize that your dream that God has allowed you to dream is meant for you to give birth. There's something about when you grab a hold of all of that and you begin to move accordingly. You begin to grab a hold of things that God is placing in your lives. You see, this is an opportunity of change. This is a company that's bringing forth products that are bringing change to Namibia, and all of you have the opportunity to take advantage of timing and positioning and to get in first in order to be the one to share the products, in order to be the one to share the movement, in order to be the one to help to bring financial freedom to your country. And so I remember when I said yes, just like yesterday, and it was after we lost a lot of things in life. You see, my husband had that job. We had the 6 figures US dollars, but it still allowed us, it wasn't enough. We were living paycheck to paycheck. But imagine that job going away. Imagine you looking up and you find yourself in a position where in the midst of it all, not only, were things happening around you, not only did I lose my mother in the midst of this process, where she went on to glory, but I kept believing, I kept building, not only at the top of us saying yes. Can you imagine finding yourself homeless and living in the home of our amazing coach, Miss Stormy Wellington, but yet hiding our children in the garage and into the day and into the night because you had no place to go and you didn't want the world to know that you were homeless? That was our situation. But I can tell you, Namibia, that one yes began to turn our entire life around. You see, you never know when that one yes can be the very yes that now brings forth the change to your family, that now allows you to take back your health, that now allows you to create some wealth. Because I can tell you, one yes is all that happened for us. And I'm thankful. I'm thankful for that yes, and I'm thankful for the yeses that happened before us. Because in an industry that I failed in, I want you to understand, I was simply a stay-at-home mom with a dream on the inside of me. I didn't have a huge network. I didn't have a lot of friends. But one thing I had was God on my side, and I give him all the glory. And I moved and I operated in a way in which I had to let go all of the fear, all of the things, all of the excuses in order to now realize the dream that I knew was meant to give birth. And so in an industry that we failed in for over 20 years, ladies and gentlemen, that's the reason why you can never give up in life. You got to keep going. I looked up, and in less than 60 days' time, I was able to earn my family, ladies and gentlemen, in less than 60 days' time, over $22,000 in US dollars. And I just want to see what that is in rands. That's 308,000 rands in less than 60 days as a person who never won. But I can tell you at that time, I quickly began to realize this is not about me. This is about the lives that are going to be changed. This is about the lives in which this opportunity is going to spread to. This is about the lives that truly God is going to connect us to in order to now help them to know that there is hope. And I kept building this business. And in less than 7 months' time, as that mother, as that wife, I looked up and I was able to earn my family over $250,000 US dollars in less than 7 months' time, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm just sharing my personal testimony because I want each and every one of you in Namibia tonight to know that it truly can be your turn. This truly can be your season because somebody cared about you enough in order to invite you to hear this incredible information tonight. And so at that time, the job, corporate America, was not calling my husband back. And he truly had to humble himself along the way because he was the one who always provided for us. So imagine how he felt. But you know what? He began to realize, and he knew all along, that if one can put 1,000 to flight, two can put 10,000 to flight. And we locked arms and we began to build this business together. And in the next few months, we were able to more than double our income. And closing out our first year at over 600,000 US dollars in our very first year. And we became the first $1 million earners. We did it in 17 months' time, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm saying that to all of you watching in tonight. Not to impress you, but to impress you that this is real. You see, whether you were invited on here tonight by Simpiwe, or maybe you were invited on here tonight by Iyalo, whoever invited you on here, Luyanda, I just want you to know that you need to thank them because this is what we want to introduce to you, financial freedom that's spreading across Namibia, that's spreading across South Africa, that's truly bringing change to a country that so much deserves it. It is definitely time for Africa. So without further ado, I want to let you know that the name of this company is called Total Life Changes. And I'm going to refer to it as TLC. You see, we have an incredible CEO and founder, and I'm going to show him to you, by the name of Mr. Jack Fallon, who actually started this company 17 years ago. Can you imagine? 17 years ago from his basement with a mission and with a vision. You see, he just wanted to give us some high quality products that would give us some immediate results, right? Sustain wellness. This is Mr. Fallon. And that would truly give us, the life that we deserve to live. And so we're excited about him because he made a commitment. You see, he had a vision that he didn't allow to die. And because he had a vision, we now have hope. Because he had a vision, ladies and gentlemen, we now are creating legacy. And every single one of you watching it tonight have that same opportunity to create legacy for your family. This is our COO, Mr. John Lacardi. He's the money man. This is the man that makes sure that every single week, Namibia, because I know that you're accustomed to getting paid monthly. Can you imagine saying yes to these products and getting a weekly paycheck, better yet, even getting paid daily? Because that's what's happening here in Total Life Changes. You see, we have a lot of products, over 50 products, but I can tell you there's only certain ones that are shipping into your country. And as a matter of fact, I believe that Namibia has access to a few more, but I'm gonna focus on just 2 products that's really changing lives around the world, in which you can grab a hold of these and truly begin to bring financial freedom to your family. You see, we have something that's truly spreading across the entire world with these products that now are not just shipping in Namibia, not just shipping in South Africa, not just shipping in the United States, but I want you to know that you can build worldwide. Can you imagine now grabbing a hold of this global expansion and having a global business from the comfort of your home? Because we ship in over 150 countries around the entire world. So it's very powerful. But I'm going to talk to you about a few products. You see, we have a movement that's spreading called the 30-33 movement, and it's 30 minutes of exercise. You see, we want the world to know and understand that your health is everything. So all you have to do is commit. Are you a person that you can commit to taking a walk every day for 30 minutes, to maybe jogging in place for 30 minutes, to maybe walking, up and down some stairs or something, just something very simple. 30 minutes for 30 days to now create a lifestyle, to create a habit, to take back your health with 3 simple products. And I'm going to share with you 2. And one is real simple. It's something that we should be doing for our body every single day if you don't have access to all of the products. It's simple. All we do over here is sell results. We improvise, adapt, and overcome. And health is being taken back, and wealth is truly being created. So I'm going to talk to you tonight about this very first product that changed my entire life. And I want to ask each and every one of you listening in tonight, who do you know that would love to lose 2.5 kgs in 5 days? Because that is what this incredible product will do for you. You see, all I did was do this. Ladies and gentlemen, I began to sip. I know that each and every one of you can sip. I began to sip on this simple cup of tea a little over 3 years ago. That's actually a natural detox tea. You see, it's packed with 9 herbs, no stimulants. You're simply going to drink it twice a day. And guess what? The weight is going to go away. And I remember like yesterday when I was given this pack of tea that's all herbal, 9 herbs, there's no stimulants, and it's going to just help your body to function as God intended it to function. Well, Miss Wellington, our coach, she gave me this pack of tea. How many of you didn't believe? How many of you watching it tonight, you really don't believe that whoever invited you on here, that this is actually real? Well, that was me. So I want you to know that 7 figures ago, I didn't believe either, okay? But I can tell you that she gave me this pack of tea. And all we do is consume. We become a product of the product. We commit. And what's going to happen is your life now begins to change. So Miss Wellington gave me this pack of tea, but I didn't drink it at first. I truly took this pack, I threw it in my purse. I didn't even think about it because I didn't believe that the product would work. Well, I want to tell you that about 2 weeks later, she called me. She went on to let me know, ladies and gentlemen, that she was down 10 pounds, right? 10 pounds in about 10 days, that her sister was down 21 pounds in 2.5 weeks, ladies and gentlemen. And that another friend of hers, literally her stomach went flat after she lost 17 pounds in about 2 weeks. So at that time, I wasn't sipping, not at that time, because I really didn't believe in the product. But at that time, I said, you know what? What would happen if I decided to say yes to this little pack of tea? I'm so excited, ladies and gentlemen, because on this live tonight, I want to let you know that I, too, was able to sip on this simple cup of tea. And I lost about 9 kgs, 10 kgs in 30 days. And it was that very same testimony that began to change my entire life. You see, all I did was get on the scale. All I did was begin to show my results. All I did was begin to post on social media. How many of you leverage the internet? How many of you have access to social media to where now you can become a product of the product? You lead with your results, and even with the people that you come in contact with, your friends, your family, the people that you see on a daily basis, the people that you will meet, when they hear lose 2.5 kgs in 5 days, the world wants to know how can they get it in their possession, and also how can they distribute this product. I know because I was able to experience it for the last 10 days just being in South Africa, where I can tell you the energy, the excitement of people hearing about this product. So imagine you being the first ones to now pioneer Namibia and saying, I am going to see how many households I can be responsible for getting this product into. It's just that powerful. Now, the next thing, the next product number 2 that I'm going to talk to you about tonight is called the NRG. How many of you may be feeling a little tired tonight? You had a long day. We all work hard. I don't care what country you're in. We're business owners. We work jobs. We're mothers. We're fathers. We got a lot going on. We're daughters. We're sons. And so imagine this, because this is the very product that I've been able to watch change so many lives around the entire world. It's definitely helped to implement vibrancy and excitement into my household, and that energy boost that I needed. But I can tell you, this is the NRG. It stands for Natural Raw Energy. You see, not only is it going to turn on the energy, but it's also going to turn off the appetite to help you burn about 300 to 600 calories a day. It's also known as the happy pill. So you can tell when someone's taking this NRG because they're smiling a little bit more. Well, I have to go back to the incredible testimony of your amazing, phenomenal leader, who truly is the visionary of 1,000 Dreams Africa, Miss Shanita Foster, because I remember her story like it was yesterday. I remember when she was given 2 of these, a sample. Miss Wellington literally opened up her bottle and said, try this. And it's because she saw Miss Foster with a monster drink. Those unhealthy drinks, how many of you drink those drinks every day just to make it through? You see, the world is tired, and you can now be the one to solve the problem of helping people to get energy from a health standpoint. And so she tried this NRG and was wondering, what did this woman just give me? Because it began immediately within 20 minutes to change her entire life. Well, not only did it change her life for that moment, she said yes, and as you can see, she's sacrificing over in South Africa. She's giving of herself. She truly has come into that country to say, you know what, I am here to help you manifest and realize your dreams. But this product gave her back what was necessary. It gave her the energy that she was looking for. It helped to elevate her mood. And I can tell you, a little over 2.5 years, she is now a documented $500,000 US dollar earner, all because of this one little product, and all because of those 3 powerful letters that are known as yes, the word yes. And so the NRG is incredible. So that's product number 2. Now, the third product that I'm going to share with you this evening is actually not a product. It's something in which the world has, and all you got to do is make a decision to drink it every single day. Again, some of the countries have access to other products, but I'm going to keep it simple with the 30-33. It's water. Add water to your diet. So I know that you can commit to the tea. I know that you can commit to the NRG. And now you also just have to commit to drinking 8 to 10, cups of water every single day in order to now give your body what your body needs anyway, because our body is mostly made out of water. So therefore, we need to put it back in. So the 30-33 movement with these 2 simple products, the whole 3-product concept with adding water is now spreading across Namibia. It's just getting there. So imagine you being the first. You see, that's the power of this launch tonight, because there were a few people invited by some people to say, you know what, I'm giving you the opportunity in order to pioneer this. Before, and the entire Namibia is now aware of total life changes. Before, all of Namibia is now aware that they can lose 2.5 kgs in 5 days, and that they can add some energy and join this movement and now be the one to bring forth the change. All of you on here tonight, you're special, because you can get back with the person who invited you on here and say, lock in my spot. I want to get in first. I want to pioneer this movement. And so before I go any further, I definitely want to see, because some of you may have gotten on here and you just wanted to hear about the product, then you can get back with whoever invited you on here, and you can definitely place your order and become a product of the product. But I want to see if I can find Iyalu so that she can she is representing Namibia on here tonight, in which I can tell you, she said, yes, I see you. And not only did she say yes, but she is the first director, yes, in Namibia. And all I want to let you know is director is the first level of leadership. Director means that, guess what? Iyalu has been able to create weekly income here at Total Life Changes. And I was able to hear a part of her testimony. And so I'm going to bring her on right quick. I'm going to unmute you, Iyalu. And we probably will just be able to hear you. Let's see. All right, Iyalu, are you out there? I unmuted you. Yes, no, maybe so. All right, I don't see her camera on, but I definitely wanted her to be able to come on and share. She had an incredible testimony when I was able to speak with her yesterday on a private call that we had, and wanted her to definitely share how the products have been able to change her life, because she shared with us how not only has she lost weight, but it's been able to help her skin, and hopefully we can hear from her at some point. I'm going to leave you unmuted and we'll just see, but I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to move forward with the presentation, and hopefully she can definitely jump on and be able to share with us before we actually end this live this evening. So what I want to do at this time is I want to shift. I want to share with you, how we're getting it paid, because you may be saying, okay, I'm hearing about these products. I'm excited because I actually can be first. I'm excited because I'm looking forward to pioneering and really helping to change and bring hope to Namibia. And this truly is the opportunity that can help the 1,000 dreams come true in Africa. And so I want to share with you the compensation plan. You see, it's not just any compensation plan. I'm going to keep it very simple. We actually get paid weekly here. So everybody, that's a huge shout out, because getting paid weekly means that, guess what? You're going to be able to pay those bills that you need to pay on a daily basis. If you need to buy, something for your children, some clothes, some shoes, pay a bill, your light bill, your phone bill, your rent, whatever it is, this is an opportunity that is truly realizing dreams. To be in South Africa and to hear, as people were sharing their personal testimony, how they said yes. You see, everybody's story is their story. And there's no small success, because little successes will one day become great successes. And I remember hearing the story of a young lady who said, you know what? I'm excited because I said yes, that yellow pair of shoes that I wanted to buy, I was able to purchase. Or the gentleman who said, you know what? Because I said yes, I'm at this all-white party and I was able to buy my all-white outfit. You see, it's story after story. Stories are being created, and it's all because of one yes. It's all because of the #1 compensation plan, not just in the United States, but it's in the entire world. So yes, Africa is the #1 compensation plan that's now hitting your country. And so the first way that we get paid, because there's 5 ways of pay, is retail. And it's very simple. And I want to ask each and every one of you watching in tonight, who do you know that wants to lose 2.5 kgs in 5 days? Because what's going to happen when you now share this, when you now expose this, when you now get your bracelet that says lose, 5 pounds or 2.5 kgs in 5 days, people want to know more. And so every single time that a person goes to your free, because you're going to be given a free website, as soon as you lock in your spot tonight with whoever invited you on here, you take advantage of first movers advantage in order to get into position. Now you have a website in which no matter whether they live in Namibia, no matter whether they live in the UK, no matter whether they live in the United States, you can send people to your website who now they place an order, and you're going to qualify for the first 50 because this is a 50-50-50 compensation plan. So you're going to receive 50% commissions. Ladies and gentlemen in Namibia, I want you to know that this is an industry high. There's no other company out there giving back 50% commissions on retail, on products. And it's because Mr. Jack Fallon loves us so much that he wanted to make sure that the distributors are paid well. We're a debt-free company, and obviously if you pay the distributors well, then guess what's going to happen? We are not going to go anywhere, and so he definitely cares about us. So that's the first way as far as the retail commission. So therefore, if someone goes online and they decide to order a month supply of this tea, there's volume attached to it. So every time that they place an order, you're going to get half of the order that they place based on that volume. Very powerful. Now, the next part of retail, which I can tell you is one of the ways in which a person can get in. See, you can say yes tonight and also begin to now immediately create retail commissions. But once you get product, you have inventory, your inventory arrives, now you can make some everyday daily money. And I know that there's some people watching in tonight. You want to make some money every single day. Well, this is one of the ways that it's done through our retail commission, because product on hand is now going to create cash on demand. So now you have the tea, you have the NRT, you have the products in your possession, and you go out. Who do you know? Do you or anybody you know want to lose 2.5 kgs in 5 days? And a person is going to say, absolutely, how do I get it? Well, imagine paying 200 rands for one pack of this, but you now going out and being able to retail one pack, which is enough for an entire week. A person's going to get results for 350 rands. So you just not only made back your investment, but you have a retail profit that you're now able to put into your pocket every single day. So imagine doing that 3, 4, 5 times a day, a week, and now you being able to create this retail income. It's very powerful. Now, this was one of the ways that I could tell you when I first got started is what did it for me. And that's when I went to that women's event and I saw this little pack of tea truly multiply to $400 US in less than 20 minutes. All because I shared with them at that time that I had lost a little bit of weight. I was still on my journey. I had lost maybe 6 pounds in 6 days. And I went in there and I saw this little pack of tea, $400 multiply into, what is that? I want to know how many rands in 20 minutes. 5,600 rands in 20 minutes. I knew at that time that I had something incredible, something powerful in my hands. And when I heard Simpiwe share yesterday that within, I think it was her first 2 hours on one day, she was able to earn over 10,500 rands in 2 hours on a given day. So I can tell you that this opportunity is absolutely incredible. So retail is very powerful. Now, the next way we get paid is what we call our fast start commission. Here's what's going to happen. Now, as you begin to share these products, as you begin to introduce the 30-33 movement, as you introduce the tea, the NRD, the whole water concept, whatever products you may have access to, guess what's going to happen? People are going to get results. You see, all we do is sell results. We get results. We share our personal testimony. They're going to get results. And so now there's going to be some people that say, hold on, wait a minute. I know some people that also want to lose 2.5 kgs in 5 days. How can I distribute the product? So now they decide to join the movement. And every time that you have someone who personally joins this opportunity because of you, you're now going to get rewarded. It's like a referral bonus. So now Mr. Jack Fallon says, you know what? Let me reward you for sharing the product, because the best way to advertise anything is word of mouth. So therefore, we get paid for it. So the middleman is removed because we are the middleman. And what ends up happening now is that you're going to get a fast start bonus, your second 50%. So based on the one-time investment that a person gets started with you, because there's a couple different ways that you can actually join the business based on the packages, then you're going to receive half, a 50% commission. So it's very strong, it's very powerful. You know, depending on the amount of rands that a person spends in order to start their business, you're going to receive half of what they spend. It's incredible based on that volume. So it's powerful. So fast start bonuses is great. Now, these first two ways are very simple. You focus on these two ways, and all the other ways are going to happen by default. I'll quickly mention the next three ways because it really helps you to understand timing and positioning. The reason why tonight, listen, Namibia, this is the very first launch for Namibia. And I can tell you that all of you have the opportunity to be the first. And so your timing is everything. When you get in front, I truly believe that the person that can create the most wealth is a person that says yes before this opportunity is spread, before the whole world knows about it. And so this is what you have in front of you. So once you lock in your spot tonight with whoever invited you on here, it's considered a position of equity. No one can take your place. You lock in that spot. But what's so powerful is that this movement is spreading quickly in Africa. You see, people are saying yes day in and day out, minute after minute. And so imagine you locking your spot and getting in before the next person decides to get into this business, because there's going to be some people who you have absolutely no idea who they are. And it doesn't matter whether they're in Namibia. It doesn't matter whether they're somewhere else in South Africa. It doesn't matter whether they're in the United States, because you get in first. Before they do, there's going to be some people, as this thing begins to build, as you begin to build your business, who you'll have no idea who they are, but because you locked in your position, because you took advantage of timing and positioning, you're in before them and they become a part of your team. And so now when they build, because this is a team building effort, when they build, you're going to now benefit. And on this one way of pay, you can earn up to $20,000 US every single week. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you may be saying, is that real? Is that possible? I stand here before you telling you absolutely it is, because my husband and I, along with so many other phenomenal leaders, have been able to max out this one way of pay, not counting the other ways that we get paid, earning $20,000 US for the week. It's incredible. The fourth way, very quickly, it's a check match. This is your third 50%. When you bring people into the business that now get paid on that binary that I just talked about, you're going to get half. Yes, I said half. For instance, let's say that you bring somebody in and for the week, they earn 3,500 rands on that binary. Well, guess what? They get their 3,500 rands, but because you brought them in, you're now going to get half of that. So you're going to get what, 1,750 rands because you personally enrolled them into the business just because you get that check match. It gets better because when they bring someone in, you qualify for an additional 10 to 50%, up to a 100% bonus payout on that check match. Ladies and gentlemen, it is incredible. You may be saying, is it real? It is absolutely real, because this is the #1 compensation plan that is truly helping 1,000 families to get free and now helping 1,000 dreams come true in Africa. The last way is a lifestyle bonus. Once you go national, which is like our incredible leader, none other than Z out there, I tell you to watch her cross the stage. In South Africa in such a short amount of time, 9 months in this business, and I watched Z walk across the stage and claim her 6-figure ring that she was able to earn US dollars in less than 9 months' time. She went national, and now that she's a national, she gets $1,500 US every single month just to do whatever she desires to do with it. There's no strings attached. So that's the #1 compensation plan in the entire world. I just want you to know, Namibia, it's your time. It is truly your turn. It is time for you to say yes to freedom. It is time for you to say yes to your dreams. It is time to make your dreams a reality by just saying yes and grabbing a hold of this movement that is changing the entire world, ladies and gentlemen. So before I close out, I just want to let you know that I want you to get back with whoever invited you on here tonight. You know, because there's several different packages that you can get in. They'll go over the details with you on how you can actually get some product, how you can get some of this tea into your hand so that you can now say yes to this movement and get in front of it and now help to change your life as you are now helping to change the lives of others. I can tell you that a little over 3 years ago, I had no idea that this incredible company was going to bring forth the change, the financial freedom that it has done for my family. But I can tell you that I made a decision to believe one more time. I made a decision, Namibia, to say yes one more time. And it was at a time in my life in which I'm thankful that I did. We had no idea that in the top of 2015, we would end up homeless. We had no idea that after my husband gave of himself for 25 years as an engineer to an industry, that we would look up and they would say, "Cut, we don't even need you or like you anymore." We had no idea that they didn't care whether our children ate. They didn't care whether our children had a roof over their heads. They didn't care about any of that, ladies and gentlemen. But I can tell you, one yes, and borrowing the belief of my coach one more time, truly turned it all around to where now, not only are our dreams being manifested on a daily basis, not only are we helping to change the lives of others, not only did we go from renting cars, not having a vehicle, to, truly nothing, we had lost it all, to now having the things that we desire. But one of the things that I can tell you that I'm so thankful for, my children are my everything. And I know that so many of your mothers, so many of your fathers, you sacrifice for your family, for your kids. And I can tell you that because of the yes to TLC, one of the things that's very near and dear to my heart is that we have an 18-year-old son who we watched, in the school system, the education system here in the United States. We realized that they didn't care whether he really got an education, but they gave him grades that he didn't deserve in order to move him along, to pass him along. And once I realized it, I said, please leave my child behind, fail him because he's not ready to go to high school. They didn't care, though. They didn't promote him. They didn't retain him. They placed our child into the 9th grade, setting him up to fail. Well, our son has a gift. He's very good at playing basketball, and he has a dream of playing ball, but he couldn't because he failed in high school, and he could never, because of his GPA, his grades, get into or even try out for the team. They told him he would never play ball. But one yes turned it all around. Because, ladies and gentlemen, I can tell you right now, because of TLC, we were able to put our son in one of the top private boarding schools in the United States in order to give him a chance at his dream. Yesterday was the first day in which I got a message from him saying, "Tonight, Mom, I am playing my first game." Paid in full cash by Total Life Changes. You see, it's things like this as a mother that's near and dear to my heart. And so I know each and every one of you, you're all about your family. You're all about legacy. You're all about dreaming. You're all about making those dreams manifest. And tonight, I want to let you know that whoever invited you on here, whether it was Simpiwe, whether it was Iyalu, I wish that we could get her on and hear from her tonight. But I can tell you that one yes turns it all around. And all of you have the same opportunity to do exactly that. I just want to try to see one more time if we can bring Iyalu on the line. Iyalu, can you hear me? I don't think so. Well, we tried. But ladies and gentlemen, get back with whoever invited you on here tonight. Say yes to change. Say yes. Oh, yes. Awesome. I hear you.
Can you hear me?
I hear you loud and clear. I hear you. I'm not sure about your connection.
Okay, great. How are you, Pam?
I am incredible. How are you?
Pam.
I hear you. I don't know if she can hear me.
Hello.
I think her connection.
Pam.
We hear you.
Okay, my connection's a bit poor, but I'm going to try my best. Can you hear me?
Yes.
I've been good. I'm good. I'm sorry about my connection. I'm at the deep end of Namibia. Yes, I hear you. I'm at the deep end of Namibia. Okay, guys. So my name is Yellow. and as Pam has introduced me, I'm the first director of TLC in Namibia. Because of saying yes to Simpiwe, who's changed my life.
Wow.
Can everybody hear me?
We hear you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so you were able to hear enough. She's the first director. She's changing lives. She's committed to helping to change lives. Simpiwe, she thanked you for being the one to introduce her to this incredible opportunity. Ladies and gentlemen, we're just getting started. All you have to do is say yes. So I look forward to seeing each and every one of you, not from the top, but at the top, because Namibia, it's your turn. It's your season. It is time for Africa, and every single one of you have the opportunity to lock arms with us and to help to bring the freedom to your country. I'm excited. I'm excited about what's to come. Thank you so much, Yalu. Thank you so much, Simpiwe. I am excited about each and every one of you. I'm getting chills right now because it is definitely time for Africa. Be blessed, and I look forward to talking to each and every one of you soon. Good night, everybody. Bye-bye.